But yeah, no, she can get back. Yeah, with everything that happened. Actually. Wait, no, that's right. When you left your headmaster, she was heading over to the palace.
Oh yeah, so then never mind.
Yeah.
I'm just gotta wait on that. So then over here, wherever Nim actually is, when she makes that last stop,
Yeah, somewhere.
She's gonna start searching for these dorks.
Did they say where they were going?
Nope. Well, they said
she only knew about the restaurant we went to, but that would have been like a while ago.
Roll a history check to see if you know where that restaurant is.
An advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
DC 13. We don't do 13s.
211. Okay.
So, by some stroke, wait, why did it roll 2 11s and then preside as oh, yeah, the add-ons, okay. By some stroke, you know where it is, and you manage to get there. Let's kind of go in the center of the range, and it'll take you, yeah, about an hour to get to that area. So it was about 9 when Samson and Hyala finished, right?
Let's see, we got out at 7. It took a while to get to the restaurant. We spent about an hour eating, including Hyala's little...
An hour to get there and an hour eating.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been dawdling around for at least a couple hours since then. So
yeah.
Well,
we could just randomize it, and whenever we're all done doing stuff not at Nim's place, we could just be back at Nim's place at night, approximately.
Yeah, we'll say that you dawdled onward for about an hour, and then roll me an investigation to find them. Nim. Yeah. So while they're stumbling around looking at street performers, all of a sudden the British appears.
Oh God! Shoot it!
The British are coming.
Nim is one of the street performers, and she pulls out has that handkerchief where you pull it up and a bird flies out. I'm joking. Nim will tap Hyala and Samson on the shoulder.
Oh, hey! You?
Hello.
Hey, you!
What are you all doing?
Oh, we're singing this street performance.
Nim looks over. What are they doing?
Performing in the streets.
Yeah, but what specific performance are you guys watching now?
This one.
I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure
juggling chainsaws.
Probably the street magic one. I can't see Hyala wanting to tear her eyes away from the one thing in the world that makes her pog.
No, she's watching several of them.
You having a good time?
Yeah, tonight's been a pretty good night.
Nim looks to Hyala.
Tonight's gonna be
Hyala's watching the
good
street
night.
performance.
See?
She may or may not know you're here.
Even after Nim tapped you on the shoulder? Wow.
A Nim's a Nim, but a street performer could be anything. It could even be a Nim.
How long have you guys been watching?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't really keeping track of time, just enjoying the moment.
So you'd say the night was a success?
I think so. We had a ton of fun, just not getting arrested.
I assume it would put a damper on things. What did you guys do while you were in there?
Talk.
About?
Play. Of
Like?
things.
Is this something you can't talk about?
You know, I was gonna say that she's being really nosy, but then I actually remembered that this is Nim we're talking about.
Not really. Wasn't much to talk about when you're locked in a room with someone you're normally in a room with.
Much more was said over dinner.
Oh, like what?
Like how much we hate you.
Yeah. Hella just like looks to Brit Nim. It's just like, well, once we were out of the cage they put us in, we could discuss our thoughts on the guards of your academy.
Yeah, some of them are right pricks. Did you guys at least have a chance to see a bit of school? What do you think?
I mean, the students are also annoying.
Oh, did you run into some of the underclassmen?
Maybe. They look a little young.
They weren't underneath anything, though.
Weren't they under the awning of the school? Oh, did you guys at least find the music room?
Yeah. That's where we got arrested.
Oh. Weird. I would have thought that would happen in a different department or something, but...
Yeah, I don't know why they had some super genius watching the area with all the instruments at the back of the stage.
Super genius?
He only gives him a look when he says super genius.
I don't know, they did a bunch of magic-y stuff, but it wasn't like your magic-y stuff or your magic-y stuff.
Look, they're a paladin, first of all. We don't do the same type of magic.
How am I supposed to know that?
I thought you at least knew something about it.
And since it's gonna give like a fucking like sitcom look, just like, do ya?
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and assume you know nothing.
What stopped you before?
I never thought you know nothing. I thought you knew lots of things, just in specific areas.
Like, done.
Hey.
You couldn't have gotten this old in life and know nothing about nothing. Surely you know at least some of the basics.
I know a few things. But magic's not my forte. Yet.
So, are you guys still planning to go out and about, or...
I don't know if we have much else planned after this.
Yella does seem quite enthralled with street performances. Did you want to continue to watch, or move on?
We
Yeah.
can return.
Alright, I guess we can call it a night then.
So we head off to Emma's house.
If that is where you desire to go, absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine it was like, we should rent a hotel room.
Why?
The experience.
Or like the Expanse.
That doesn't matter.
Daddy would never let me go into a hotel. He said they're dirty and not worth our time. But I always wanted to go to a hotel. I'd say, Daddy, Daddy, please. He said, no, pompous prick. Well, I made me laugh.
It's just sad if your dad doesn't let you go to a hotel room.
So how are you getting there? Walking, running, gonna try and flag down a late night rickshaw?
Dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you dance there. I think that's a little
We
slower.
conga line there. How many people do we pick up?
Oh my god, that'd be the funniest fucking thing.
Alright, Samson, play a tune.
Roll me persuasion. Meet me nat 20.
Nim. She's got the advantage.
Yeah.
What, you don't yell at trying to persuasion?
Oh, dang.
I almost said something really mean, but it would have been funny. But I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, no. You do not manage to create a citywide conga line.
I want to try a funny persuasion.
By all means, try and roll funny persuasion. Fuck me. Roll to see if you get a second one.
Mm-hmm.
No. So, on a spur of the moment decision, you decide to try to form a dance line. And despite all known logic in the universe, many people decide to start dancing in your line. And you get like a good half hour of anywhere from like 50 to 100 people congaing down the street with you. It's fucking wacky. To the point where people start to wonder if it's some kind of like late night event.
It is.
We couldn't find an event, so we're just going to make one.
We became the event. Become the event you want to see in the world.
Alright, well, that's our way home, is a big conga line.
You're gonna take that all the way to the apartment.
That is how we described getting home.
I mean, I made a joke and everybody just kind of ran with it.
Yeah, why would we not?
'Cause it's silly. This is a very, very serious game.
Mm-hmm.
TM.
Do you think we'd actually be right here when this happens?
No, you gotta...
I mean, this area seems like a nice
No,
little,
I just thought we might be like on an actual street by the time this happens.
No,
Street magic doesn't happen on actual streets, silly.
no, you would have been somewhere.
I don't know where you live.
Here. I'm gonna divide it into 5 parts.
I live in a place that doesn't perform street magic.
Alright. Right in the
Sad
middle.
magic.
So that's 1. Gonna cut off the rough numbers.
You just playing it on the
That's
trumpet.
3. That's
Mhm.
4. 5. Six, 7. It's 4 and 6 makes 10. 8. 9.5. 10, 12. That's not a road, that's just a river thing. 13, 14, 18, 20, 'It takes you 13 and 1/3 hours to get home.
Woo!
So what did we say it was like? 11?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nim's not waiting that long.
Okay, so 12's midnight. Okay, so
So yeah, that would be
you
noon the next
get
day.
exactly home at noon.
Okay, but
Noon?
more importantly, how many people joined us? I want this to be big.
I feel like we get back, Kel's just like, I get the weird feeling that something very silly just happened.
You know what? How do I want to?
That was even out of the ordinary for me.
How do I want to formulate this so that it'll actually work out mathematically? Alright. You're going to roll me a 1d5.
Can do. Fuckaroo.
Three times 100 is 300 times 0.5. 150 people join you.
Woo!
So that's 153 people if y'all and Nim join in on your antics. I'd say that's pretty big.
That's pretty big for something that goes for several hours and several miles. It's a fucking parade, the midnight parade.
Important question: does Hyala join in the antics?
I mean, she'll hold Simpson's shoulders.
I will say this though, so
Like, I imagine in order to start it, he needed to get us to grab onto him.
You guys were the
So-
catalyst for it.
Yeah, because if you see one person walking around with their arms straight ahead, you don't necessarily know what they're doing.
See, I can't see anything other than the TF2 conga, so I literally just...
Yeah, that's
go-
exactly what I was thinking of, which is why I rolled with it.
I just see him going down the street going, yeah, ta 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 ta. I will say though, so it's just a little more believable and realistic, the total average is 150 people. So, you know, some people will leave, but other people will see this giant fucking dancing snake, and it'll be like, it's midnight, I'm going that way, let's make the night a little fun and weird.
Let's make some friends.
2 o'clock in the morning, it's like, this is a weird way to be on my way to my night shift. Or, you know, this is a weird way to get home.
What the hell with it?
Well, some people's fucking morning commutes are weird. You just... It's something. It is something. That much I can say. But yeah, no.
Yeah, Nim is only in that conga line for about 30 minutes. And then when this goes on for an hour, Nim heads home via carriage. After telling Kiala, the responsible one in this party. Nim needs to go to bed.
Roll me investigation at advantage to find a rickshaw that runs that late at night. Your fortuitous stroke of luck works.
There's a carriage driver in the line.
Do either one of you remember what the last rickshaw costs?
It was like a silver per mile.
Yeah, so I said it was, 20 miles from where you were? After about an hour and a half, you would have went 1.5 miles. You started from here. That's a mile. No, wait, you went this way, didn't you? Yeah. I think. No, wait. Get my math work out. Yeah, there's no road there.
Yeah, that's why I would have thought we were on an actual road.
Yeah, that's not a road. That's like a narrow alleyway. Why am I measuring that? It's just 20 minus 1.5.
18.5.
I am a silly, silly boy. Anyway, so... yeah, luckily this cab driver has a similar rate. Unfortunately, it's the night shift. So there's an extra silver tacked on. So instead of being a silver per mile, it's 2. Because late night runs, you know. But hey, could have been worse.
Yeah, you could have congaed there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have, charged a regular rate of 2. Actually, no. The actually no is me say, we'll say this one's a shade. Because my default for every ambiguous human being is, oh, come Christ. 1 minute. Back. False alarm. Nobody was banging for me. Just dropping things on the floor like a bunch of wee-wees. Yeah, so she'll tell you that the rate per mile is 2 silver to 18.5. Where's my calculator? 37 silver.
Hog.
So Nim gets home, Michelle and Samson conga all the way to the house.
Hours later.
Literally the next day.
Nim gets home, goes to sleep, wakes up, and probably does some shit, and then in the middle of that shit...
Yeah.
Can Nim practice on this harp for a while?
Sure. But let me also get through this. So you managed to get home. Actually, how late would you get home? It probably, honestly, I think 15 was the rate, right? miles per hour was the rate of the last rickshaw?
I think so.
Yeah, we'll say. So, like, maybe a little over an hour. You get home, like, midnight 30. Abouts. But, yeah, no, you'll get in. I'm assuming at this point you're Emma.
No, because what Nim did is, like, she probably got dropped off close-ish to home. Like, around 1,000 feet. Whatever. So
Fair.
she could just dimension door inside.
That's fair.
Because that's convenient.
Oh, wait, never mind. I was laughing because I thought there was I just thought that there was a teleportation circle in Nim's dorm. Because I remember there's one in Emma's closet. No, I was mixing them up. Never mind. Don't mind me. You could not have just warped there. I mean, well, you could have, but... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so... You dimension door in, you see Zanzibar lounging around, he just looks up at you, he's like, oh, where are the other two?
Nim shrugs. I'm going to bed.
I was really hoping Nim would just point out the window somewhere and Zanzibar with his Zanza eyes would just see a huge ass fucking conga line.
You know, that's fair. I expected y'all to be back long time ago. Oh, here, this box is for you. And he points at one of 3 things on the table. He's obviously pointing at the box.
That's a morning Nim problem. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, they'll keep to the morning. And then he just has this look of, like, slight doubt, and he's like, and he just wiggles his finger in the air, and they end up in a preservation box. Little, like, energy cube. He did that once before with something else. I just can't remember what. Oh, yeah, the cake! Yeah. Cake he made. That was a triangle. Totally different. Totally different shape. So the morning... This feels so silly to say, but I love it. So the morning of the next day, what time does Ning get up? Like 9?
10.
10. Ah. That's still the normal Nim range. What does Nim do in the morning when she gets up? Since we know Samson and Yala are still, congaing away. Congaing their hearts out. Best first date ever.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
At one point in the conga line, can Yala hold Samson, lift him up in the air to both continue the conga and get another workout in?
She just deadlifts him like over her head and he's just blaring at the fucking trumpet.
Oh yeah, roll me performance for that trumpet. Give me...
How long does it take for
Give
Sid
me a 12.
I won't.
Should it be advantage? He is being hyped up by a conga line.
The conga line is not giving him the help action.
Not the help action, but that is a moral high if I've ever heard one.
Hey, alright.
Okay, yes. I knew what you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. I'm in. What are the two ones? One's acrobatics. What's the other one that starts with an A?
Athletics?
Yeah, that one. Give me athletics
Alfredo.
Give me athletics for deadlifting Samson.
Athletic.
DC 14.
Nice.
You successfully do it. Now, well, you've got between... Wow. you've got between when Nim left and the house to make your roll. So, make your strength rolls.
Strengthy.
Let's see if you can
That was not
salvage.
good.
Oh, man.
That was also not good.
Timekeeper,
Can my riveting performance give her advantage?
you are taking the action to play the instrument. It cannot double as a help action. I appreciate the food thought.
It's a bardic inspiration. It's a hymn bardic inspiration.
No, but what if he's doing it so like Kiala has like a cadence to do it to, like a time to work out, you do it on every beat?
It goes from being the conga song to being Eye of the Tiger.
I am the tabaxi.
Is this just gonna become a fucking flash mob through the city?
I told you that
It
this
is
is
just
place
just
where
a
people
straight
break
line.
out in the song.
Nah, I'm still gonna put a little X on that. But what was it? 2 rolls per hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 13 hours.
Well, yeah, -1.5 because this is after Nim left. Right? No.
I thought she only stayed for half hour.
No, she.
No,
yeah,
Nim
yeah.
was in the conga line for 30 minutes and then left after another 30 when this seemed to be continuing.
Okay, yeah. So it was like she's got 12 hours. So at exactly midnight, Cal starts her workout. So that's 2 rolls. You've got 11 more hours to go. Jade?
I'm eating burger, sorry.
Oh,
Burger!
I will do more roll.
Mood. Yeah. While Jade's rolling and eating burger. Nice.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, the day is saved. What were you gonna say, Shay?
Oh, the Nim wakes up and plays this harp.
Roll me harp performance. Do you have proficiency with harps?
Nope.
Okay, so no proficiency.
Nim has proficiency with hearts.
No, she doesn't.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, she does.
I don't know. Out of 3 known hearts, you only seem to have a...
Not those hearts. Matters of the heart.
Also, no.
You ditched
Shut
your
the fuck up.
current boyfriend.
Hey, Nim gets mad, bitches. Fuck off.
even your professors like maidenless behavior.
Married people don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. She's been married a lot longer than Nim has.
I hope Nim hasn't been married.
She is dated.
I would assume she's been married longer than Nim's been.
Yeah. That's not a valid point.
I don't know. I think that only makes it more valid. She's been married and done everything Nim has done.
Because she's been alive longer. Give Nim like 80 years and she could do the same too.
Can she?
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Are we-
If Nim lives to 80, yeah, but still.
Yeah, well. Listen, when Nim ceases to be maidenless, Nim will behave with maidens. I don't know how I was trying to connect that. I had components, I didn't know how to, turn them into a spell.
For what?
I don't know. I had a bag of components for a joke there, and I don't even know. I had some shit for fireball. I had some shit for like disguise self. I had mirror image, but none of them made a full spell, full joke. This metaphor is also shit. So we're just gonna go fly right past it. What was Nim doing? Yeah, Nim was gonna do something. What
Yeah,
was
Nim
Nim?
played the harp.
Oh yeah, give me a performance check on that.
I did.
Where'd you give it? Oh! Yeah, no, you wake up and play this elegant harp.
Pog.